Hello, cousins. Welcome back to Chillow Alley. Ten of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. Two of Cups, Queen of Cups, Eight of Pentacles. So, yeah, you got a lot of happy energy. I feel like there's something that you're doing when you show up. It's a good day. It's a good time. Ten of Cups. Yeah. Five of Cups, Three of Pentacles. Don't feel like you're not doing enough or you're doing too much. Do what you want. There is no limit. It's some type of fear taking over just a little bit. Yeah, temperance. Don't worry about the timing. Don't worry about like don't sweat the small stuff. It seems like you're worried about the timing or your maybe a schedule. You got a strict schedule or you're trying to restrict your schedule or something. Just do your thing. If this is work or a hobby or something that you're doing, whatever it is, it might help if you listen to music first. Like Wheel of Fortune, do something to kind of like change your mood, to change your energy. Like you want your energy to match whatever you're doing. Like I feel like you're doing something and it's high quality, like people love it, but I don't know. It's just like something keeps throwing off your mood. Like every time you go to do whatever this is, you just not feeling it no more. You know what? I'm about to get on live and make some money, but then like 10 minutes before, you just like, you know what? Never mind. I don't even feel like doing that. I feel like you need to listen to music first, or something motivational. Listen to something that kind of gets your energy going, and then go for it. Cause now, right now is the perfect time for you to double up on whatever you want. I mean, you got full Ten of Pentacles if you want it. It's just it's like you Six of Swords. Yeah, it's something with the timing. The Moon and the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, and then it's like you get overwhelmed and then you just hold back. Um, the timing is conducive for you to get everything you want. So just simply go ahead and go forward toward it. Don't worry about the timing. I don't know what it is. That could be the timing of I don't know. What the fuck? It's some random dude standing in the middle of the street. I don't know. We gonna move forward, but yeah, don't worry about the timing. For a while in the tower, because something see, something's on supernatural timing. That's why you can't worry about the time. Like I feel like you're trying to do something within a certain time frame, or I don't know what it is. You're racing against the clock. I don't know what it is. Or you feel like it's almost like you feel like you're wasting time, or you feel like you're falling behind, or it's like it doesn't matter what I do, it's just never enough. Like I don't know what it is, but don't worry about that. Something's working out better than you expect. You got the Four of Wands and the Page of Cups. It's some type of crazy ass, heavily projected energy that's, yeah, Seven of Pentacles. Somebody is invested in you, and it's, yeah, it's mad weird. But it doesn't have anything to do with you, or whatever this is, it doesn't affect you. Seven of Pentacles. I was about to say, because that's mad weird. That energy, that Nine of Swords, Ten of Swords that I've seen doesn't match with the rest of this. However, somebody is like, I don't know, maybe hoping that something is your problem, but it's not. You're avoiding all of this. This person, this opportunity, this situation, like none of this is your problem. Seven of Pentacles, what's this? Like you're good and somebody is trying to kind of like put you, yeah, the death. Nine of Cups. You're good and somebody is trying to like, I don't know, restrict that, or you're picking up on somebody else's energy. All that crazy ass energy, you're picking up on that. It's not yours though. So it's like you need break times, or you need times when you can just flow and do, as much as you can, whatever the case may be. I don't know what it is as far as the timing though. But it's like you said, a deadline maybe, and you want to accomplish whatever by that time frame. It's like, okay, cool. It works better when you're just kind of like relaxed. You're just focused on what you're doing, and you just like, when it flows, that's when you do. Like you're not forcing anything. Six of Swords, if something is not, if the timing isn't right, something's not working, and it just doesn't flow, you're just letting it go for now. When the timing is right, you go back to it, and then from there, it's just like that's when everything hits. That's the best, you know. That's when the energy is working better. That's when the time is better. That's when your effort is best applied to a situation. So I mean, you can't, I don't want to say you can't have a schedule, but it almost comes off like whatever the hell this is that you're trying to do, it doesn't really work on a schedule. Page of Pentacles, and that's because it's like, because then um you get overwhelmed and shit, and it's like again, it's like if you wanted to do something like this, it's like, okay, I'ma drop, I got 3 channels that I work on every single day. If I drop on one channel, it's a good chance I dropped on all 3. It's all the same content, it's just a different vibe on all 3. So if my goal is to drop one a day, I'm like, all right, cool. One channel or one video on each channel, that's 3 videos a day. All right, cool. If I go up to, if I'm like, okay, I'm about to drop 8 videos, um, 8 videos a day on each channel, and then I can't hit that goal, and then every time I go to do it, I'm like, okay, dang, cause now I gotta catch up from last week and yesterday, and I gotta do. It's like you're overwhelming yourself and piling too much on because you're setting yourself in a restrictive bubble. Just chill and do your thing, like that. Just relax. Just go with the flow and enjoy what you're doing. Don't forget why you started doing whatever this is. 2 of Cups, 5 of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like you keep piling too much on top of. You have a goal. You're gonna meet it. I just feel like it's not. It's not that it's not this way. It's just the way you got something scheduled is like crazy as fuck. It remind me of like on The Office when they was doing the basketball game and Dwight had the whiteboard and every single slot was filled out. Or like on Abbott Elementary when the new school year was coming in and Gregory was trying to figure out um the best method to, get all the lesson plans done with his students, and he had a full board and every single slide he was filling out. It's like you can't do that, and I feel like that's what you're trying to do. I mean, it depends on what you're doing, but I feel like all in all, if you just not in the mood or something, it's just not a good time, or you know then that's just what it is. But you can't overload her back. Like, you're like, you're simply overloading yourself. What's this? It don't have to be that. You're still gonna get what you want, but it's not fun. Like right now, or when you do this like that, it's not fun. Yeah, it's just chaotic and a lot. It's too much. It's not fun. Yeah, I bet. Two of Swords and the Eight of Cups. Four of Pentacles, the Fool, and the Knight of Cups. Yeah. So this is having things that already should be in harmony. Shit's not quite working out all like that because you keep overloading yourself when you do miss some time. It's like whatever you're doing, you're forgetting that you might need extensive downtime, especially because you're dealing with everyday life on top of whatever this is too. Like, I feel like just in general shit is frustrating and you have to take time for yourself, but you're like not trying to account for that or something, so you're getting overwhelmed because you keep getting backed up, and then you're trying to add that onto this and add that onto that, and it's just not working. Just relax, calm down some. Like, it's okay to take mental health days. Like, it's cool to do that. If you are building a habit, I would say that's the only exception, because um or unless you're like in training where you can't miss no time. It's certain like exceptions, but like to build a habit or to break a habit, it takes 21 days in a row. After that, it's habit. That's just what you do. I feel like you got some bad habits and they're showing. You got to figure out what the root is though, because something is like, it's like, what the fuck are you doing? The Empress. You want something brand new, but you keep getting frustrated because you keep falling behind. You keep falling behind because you keep being indecisive about how to move forward. By the time you figure out how to move forward, your energy is low as hell. You're tired and you just walk away from it. Eight of Cups. And you like, all right, fuck it. I'll try again later. Something always happens to where later, Temperance, you end up having to walk away from it because of something else. So it's like shit is just, it's not that nothing is getting done. You're just not, you want what you want, but the habits or the way that you're doing something is just crazy. Um, there is I feel like it's simple though. Um, Stop overloading yourself. You're just like, oh, I didn't do this yesterday. It's like you keep piling yesterday's work, last week's work, and then in your mind it's like, oh, I mean, this ain't nothing. But it's like you forget how much time, energy, and effort you have to put into something, and it's exhausting. Six of Pentacles. Yeah, and then it's like you're disappointed that something's not working in unison and harmony for you to get what you want with the Empress energy, which is something brand new or upgraded, revamped. But you keep walking away from whatever this is. Like you make the decision, Two of Swords, Eight of Cups. You keep making a decision to walk away from whatever this is. But the only reason it's not permanently, it's just for like that moment or that day. But it just turns into 2 days, 3 days, 4 days. Like Ten of Cups. It's not that you're getting further from the goal. You're just not making progress on the bar. Everything is remaining the same. It's like I'm just neutral. I'm trying to move forward. All right, so put that bitch in gear. What are we doing? Yeah, the world. Ten of Cups and a Five of Pentacles. You keep saying that you want something, but the actions are not matching. The actions only seem to not be matching because you're, like I said, it keeps rounding out to the same point. So I feel like we know what the problem is. It might not even be that you're getting overstimulated. It could simply be that your environment, it could be a lot going on. The High Priestess, the Devil, Nine of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. It could be a lot going on, but then again, with the Two of Pentacles, some of this shit could simply be that you could be making excuses a little bit too. Like just finding random reasons or doing shit to make sure that this, is also delayed. Like it seems like there's a bunch of things contributing to this. You're also like your own actions are also, but I feel like you see it and it's just now you're trying to figure out a better route or a better route to take to because I feel like you're properly motivated. Everything is good with you. Like as far as what you want, everything is good. You know exactly what you want. You know how you want to get there. It's just the way that you're going about it is a little off. This is finding excuses left and right to not move forward and blaming everything else. But at the same time, there is certain things that do happen. But it's like when those things are not happening and you're doing something else that causes you to not move forward. So you do got to take accountability. You're like, I know. Ace of Swords, right? You're like, I know. See, I feel like you kind of have to remember that there were several times that because something kind of should look very familiar about whatever's happening. Like this whole, yeah, I'm ready, but now I'm overdoing it. I'm ready, but I'm overdoing it. I'm ready, but something about that is very familiar. Like I feel like that's a pattern that you have, but you only start doing it in certain, like when certain things are occurring or about to. When the world is here. That means that the end of a cycle is about to approach, but you know that because you're ready to walk away from whatever this is, but you keep trying to, it's like you keep stepping too early though. It's not even that you stepping too early. You're just finding reasons to walk away from shit, to walk away from whatever this is. It's exactly what you want, but you're finding reasons to be like, I mean, not right now. But then at the same time, you got the nerve to be Five of Cups mad that you don't have what you want. That doesn't make any sense. What's this? The devil. Yeah, this is truly complaining that everything else and everybody else, person, place, or thing, habit, hobby, um, the plane over my house is making too much noise. I can't make this video right now. Like all of the it's like it's a lot of excuses, five of cups and the devil. Some of this legitimately is problems getting in the way. It's just like now is not the right time because all this other stuff is going on. Like maybe let's say if you was trying to do content or something, it's like, oh my god, it's just too noisy. My neighbors is blasting music. Okay, that's one thing. You're like, I can't, do what I want to do because da, da, da. All right, cool. But then it's another thing when your neighbor's not blasting music, it's total silence. You can get it done, but you're like, you know what? I just want to watch TV and eat chips real quick. That turns into you binge watching, binge eating, falling asleep. Now you wake up and now you're like, okay, I'm ready to tackle the day, but then something else gets in the way. Nah, like you gotta take accountability completely for where you going wrong at, because you can clearly move forward. That's the kicker. You have the ability to put the weight down here and move forward to where whatever you want, whatever upgrades that you want, you could literally. Maybe some of y'all, this is like let's say you got roommates, you like, fuck it, I do music in my room and I want to turn my room into a studio, or I do a podcast, or I do content, I do whatever. You know what? They be loud sometimes, but I want to make sure that noise never gets picked up in my videos. I want to make sure that that. You know what? Maybe I should soundproof the room. That way I could be as loud as I want to. They can't, it doesn't disturb them. They loud, it won't disturb me. I can do what I want. It's like you kind of gotta figure out ways to move around with something. But I feel like all in all, like I said, it's like you could be like, yeah, my neighbors is blasting music when I'm trying to, do XYZ. Yeah, but what about all of the other 6 days a week and the other, 23 hours of the day they wasn't doing that shit? Like you real selective, ain't you? If you want something bad enough, you'll figure it out. The devil in the four of swords. Eventually, you kick out of this energy, and then you just go devil energy. You just the momentum is just strong. It's there. It's you kind of feeling unstoppable. All of a sudden, all your backed up work, all that pile of paperwork that's just, oh my god, that's all the stuff I gotta do. All of a sudden, it's cleared. Like you swiping through them bitches quick. It could have just been a reset that you needed, like the world. It could have just been you just need to stop for a couple of days, for a day, a little bit of time, like whatever. I don't know, but I feel like although some things are naturally in the way that prevent you from moving forward, some things are simply not that serious, and you might be using it as an excuse. And some things are self-inflicted. What's this? Yeah, Two of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands. Oh, how bad do you want to move forward? How do you want it? How do you feel? Like, shit. Mo 3, stack it up. And then, too, you got to get out your feelings. Because the Five of Cups, Six of Pentacles, Four of Swords, you could definitely be sitting up there thinking about old problems, current problems, or future problems. But this is the way to make sure that you won't have those problems. Like if you're like, if I worked more, I would have more money. If I had more money, these things wouldn't happen. Okay, so we got the problem and the solution. Where are we going wrong? You and your feelings. I don't feel like it. All right, sometimes it ain't about. That's why I say it's about taking accountability. Because although some things can definitely be in the way, and you do need time off. I feel like you're using a lot of things as an excuse, and you can't complain about you want to move forward because it's right there, and you're just like, this is like saying I want a cake. And you don't get a cake, but you get every last ingredient that you need to make the cake and a custom cake at that. You can make it as many layers and as big or as small as you want to. But you mad because you got to do it yourself? Or you mad because now you got to you simply have to put in the labor. But once you start doing it, you love it, you enjoy it. Then when the time is ready, something comes in and distracts you. Then you have to stop. It's like you get natural stopping points. But you got to be king of wands. Taking the lead. The king of wands is a natural born leader, visionary. You got to want it bad enough. I feel like you do. You're just a little lazy. I don't feel like that's nothing new. The Death, the Hermit, and the Ace of Cups. If you take extensive downtime, that's cool, but you need to make sure that you're taking extensive, like, whatever the time is that you need to put in it needs to be more. You take 2 days off of work, and this your side hustle, you could put out as many as whatever as you want, bake as many of whatever as you want. You take 2 days off, you need to be putting in about 4-5 days worth of work when you get back. Eight of Pentacles, that's law. And it's not even hard for you to do. If you need time to rest for Swords, that's fine. But when you are done resting, there's no reason that you should still have little blockages in your way. You should be flowing with no problem. What's this? Unless you're finding reasons not to. Yeah, Ace of Swords and the Death. If you take extensive time off, you need to be putting extensive time in. That's low. That's just how I gotta go. If not, you're gonna maintain the level that you are, maybe drop down a little bit. But um, if you don't put in the time and energy and the effort to move forward, then you only as good as the work that you put in. You're only as good as the effort that you put in. You can't put in bare minimum and think you're gonna get everything out of it. It don't work like that. Queen of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, the Queen of Cups, Page of Pentacles, Three of Swords, Five of Wands. Yeah, the quickest way to move through whatever this is for you to just take every opportunity. The devil is Capricorn and rules I use. The quickest way for you to move through whatever this is to take every single opportunity that you do have without crossing your sanity boundaries, lines, without burning out. Even if you do, you can take some time off. That's fine. But the whole key to this is to do as much as you can while you can and with what you have. And it's like you have everything. It's just you feel like you don't have the time. You quite literally do. You got time to be searching on social media, all on the TV, all on the internet. You got time to be doing whatever this is, man. It's called a spade a spade. Yeah, this is very simple. Take every opportunity that you can to work on whatever this is or to do whatever this is. There's no way in hell you're not gonna move forward. I just feel like the schedule or the restrictions you keep putting yourself under, you're doubling over, and it's like it's no need for that. It's just keep taking the opportunities when they're available. This is like being in school and you got study hall. Keep taking the opportunities in study hall to do your homework. That way you ain't got to take that shit home. Every time you got a free period in school or in class and you ain't doing it, just get your homework done. You ain't even got to take that shit home. Leave it in your locker. Now you good. Did exactly what you had to do in your free time, in the time, in the allotted times. Now you're good. You don't got to worry about the other shit. You don't got to worry about dragging all this shit again. Like, just make it real simple. Get it done while you can. Get it done in the available, like when you have time. Use it. Period. All right, back though.